So let's talk Hostess packets. What do I put in mine? Why? Blah, blah, blah. Because there's a reason for everything that I do. So I'm going to show you the outside of it first. And this is what I send. These are very cheap folders that I get from Walmart or the Dollar Tree. I pay like 15 cents a piece for them if they're on sale, or 3 for $1, whatever it is. I have my contact information on the outside. So throughout this entire thing, my contact information is everywhere. I don't ever want to hear a hostess say that she had no idea how to contact me, because it's all there. So I'm going to open it up. I'm going to show you what it looks like when you open it. Okay. So I normally get the ones that have the little business card holder on the front. For some reason, these don't. So I'm going to stick a business card. One of my business cards has, again, all my information, my Facebook groups, everything. So I'm going to put that in the front pocket. I have these that I made myself at Vistaprint, and they're rack cards. I just made these because it was simpler to me to have all the recruiting information versus some of the other options that we have right now. And if you guys want a picture of that, just holler and I'll post a picture of it for you. But it talks about who we are, our mission statement, the kit, how to join, the incentives, the Start Swell incentives, and then the bonus incentives. So that's a little bit about that. Behind that, you're going to have the ready to join paper from home office, just because I have a bunch and I need to get rid of them because I'm not going to use these anymore. I'm going to use these. On the outside, I have a pink post-it note that I put on there, and it says join now and we'll make this your launch party. These forms are all in our Google Drive. I don't make these. There's this amazing lady named Debbie that makes them for us, and they work so great that I'm not going to reinvent the wheel. So it talks about setting your party goals and creating the wish list. So I have an arrow drawn to the $1,200 party and 20 shopping guests. So that way I'm setting that expectation, 20 guests, 20 ordering guests. We want 20 orders. Your hostesses don't really know what to expect, so you are the one that's going to set that bar. If you tell them, hey, it only takes $200, well then guess what's in their head? $200. So if you set it at 600, that's about 10 orders. That's going to give you an average party. But why not shoot for 1,200? 1,200. I mean, you're going to do the same amount of work for a $1,200 party that you're going to do for a 200. So work smarter, not harder. I have a line to the email or text me a picture of your guest list. Step 2 is creating your guest list and inviting people. I have an arrow drawn to using a blended approach for inviting your guest. And then I have a circle drawn around collecting outside orders. So I want them to remember that I do expect them to collect outside orders. Those outside orders, if they collect 5, can be the difference between, they can add $200 to your party easily. So obviously a catalog labeled. And customer special, I always have it turned to the hostess special because this is my hostess packet and I want them to be engaged. So that's what goes on that side of it. And the gift guide, obviously. The other side of it, I'm intentional about the way that I put these forms in here because it's going to follow how I go through their hostess coaching with them. So the first thing that I want them to do is I want them to make me their guest list. And I want them to go ahead and pick out some VIPs. And then I want them to text me a picture of it. So I need to fill in my number there again. Okay, I have everything in the book wish list. So I will tell my hostess, I want you to mark everything that you would want. Don't worry about the price. Don't worry about any of that. If I was going to give you the ultimate shopping spree and could give you anything that you wanted, what are you going to mark? I want you to go through the book and just go crazy. So what that's gonna do is that's gonna get her excited because this is, I mean, I don't know if you've seen the catalog, it's super exciting. So that's gonna get her excited. That's gonna, I really want this, I really want that. That's gonna allow her to dream, and we are all about dreaming here, are we not? All right, so now I'm going to give her a separate one, and it's gonna be for, have picks for her family, picks for her, and picks for her home. I'm not including a holiday shopping list in there simply because not everybody celebrates the holiday, so I don't want to accidentally offend a hostess. But this is broad enough, general enough, that it can give them ideas on how they can use 31, and it's a good starting point for them. I'm going to have another customer special. This time I'm going to have it turned to the customer special page. I'm going to have an outside order worksheet. And in the email that I send her that backs all of the, I'm going to send her these documents too, but I'm going to let her know that if she needs any more of these, to let me know. But I'm going to encourage her to go ahead and place those orders online. That's going to cut down on my cost, and it's just a lot easier. People feel a lot better about putting their credit card information on my secure website than they do about putting it on a piece of paper. So that makes sense. Now, their hostess shopping sheet. This is going to help them get their order together when it is time to close their party. And it's going to tell them step by step what they get. And so I'm going to tell them when we close their party, okay, you got that those 20 orders, so you have $250 in free. What are you going to get with it? You get this many half-price items. You get 3. What are you going to get with them? You get the monthly special. Do you want it? What print do you want? You get the Hostess exclusives. Which ones do you want? Here's your options. So that is my Hostess packet. What I do is I sit down once a month, and if you could see my desk, you would know that it's a little bit crazy right now. Sit down once a month, I set my monthly goal of the number of parties that I'm going to do, and I make that many packets. I go ahead and package them up in a simple envelope, and then I book those parties, or I send them out to those hostesses. I send them out about 2 weeks before their party to keep them excited. So if you have any questions about any of the forms or anything else that I do with my hostess coaching, please let me know. Talk to you guys later.